Yes.
Works?
Works. We have got it. Now, what I need to do is over here and transform fit to screen. Hell yes, we in business. Alright, cool. I'm going to change this from unlisted to public, so hopefully people can see. Go live. And sick. Alright, so see if you can pull up chat and stuff like that.
Yep. Where's the stream?
It should be live soon, if you like refresh a bunch. Alright, what did I want to do? I wanted to...
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cut the sound on the stream.
The prince wants the sarcophagus now!
No!
Okay, I'm gonna go to apartment, get blood, and check my email.
I'm actually gonna play my game on the side.
Badass.
I mean, I had to restart, so I'm back to Santa Monica, but...
Okay.
So what, I heard you got in trouble with the Arnarchs by accident.
Oh yeah, because when I went to report to LaCroix after walking away from Grout's mansion, I was like, oh yeah, Nine's totally killed that guy. And so when I went back to the last round, they were like, dude, you fucking just like, you just said that shit like it was no problem. And I was like, oh, oops. The only one who didn't seem to care was Jack. He's just like, ah, whatever, kid. You just did what you had to do. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, he's like the chaotic neutral in that whole ordeal. But
like his aura and his presence is just like nothing bothers that guy.
yeah, no. I mean, he's clearly one of the oldest guys in town.
Yeah, like he's seen it all, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, he was a pirate, so...
Yeah, oh, true. Just like how LaCroix served under Napoleon or whatever.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, they all have these
Money, been a while.
sort of backgrounds, if you check into it.
Oh, I can just drink
There
her.
you are.
Yeah, no, it's her. The good advantage of playing Toreador.
Alrighty, so, apartment, yes, we need to check email. Now, I think I got a bug where I can't interact with the computer in my apartment here, so I ended up having to, like, travel to Santa Monica and check my computer there instead, which, I mean, is fine, it's gameplay, but whatever. Let's see.
I've recently noticed something super unnerving about the scaling apartments, like in terms of real estate. Did you notice that none of them have any windows?
Oh shit, that's a good point.
Can you imagine how depressing it must be living there, like as a nut vampire?
Yeah, they'd be like, damn.
Like you
This is
never know what
horrible.
time it is.
Hey.
I'm so glad you're back.
I feel like this is a trap, but I'm going to see this through to its logical conclusion.
Thank you. Amazing. I feel so much better. Like I'm the most important person in the world. Next to you, of course.
Hey, Kira. Thanks for coming back.
Hey there.
Heather is a good girl. A good ghoul. A good ghoul. Alright, 17 emails. Jesus Christ. That's a lot.
Okay, so you can interact with it.
The cost of an attack is often paid later from a friend. I have no fucking idea who is sending me these cryptic messages. Mitnick here. I've got the information on the first of the network hubs. The terminal is in Santa Monica in an old place called Megahertz Computing. Power up the terminal, find the net security folder, and run the ShrekNet command. The password on the folder is Gil Bates. Don't ask. I'll message you when I see the hub activated. The only entrance is through the back door, so you have to find an alley. I'm leaving you a key for the door in your mailbox. Okay? Beckett. Nice. I like this guy. A fellow gangrel named Scott who was doing some research for me in the LA Public Library on our infamous coffin. Noticed a La Sombra there. As I'm preoccupied right now, please meet him in my stead at the smoke shop in Santa Monica to learn about the details. After all, Sabbat always means trouble, and we wouldn't want anything bad happening to all the precious knowledge, now would we? If you're reading this, I guess you're still among the undead. Got a proposition for you, if you're not too busy. You know where to find me. Won't be too difficult this time. Sweet Kindred, thank you again for all you did for me. I want you to know that I meant it when I said I adored you. Oh my god, Vivi is wonderful. I love her. You made me feel that the world was not nearly so dark and desperate. Ugh, my heart. I die. I love how when she was like, oh, because like we're both Toreador, right? And she's like, oh, yeah. I can't rip up like the product of a man's soul, and like she makes me rip it up, and I'm like, I can't do that because like I'm a Toreador too, right? I'm like, I can't destroy like art.
If I remember right, the romance with her only works if you're Toreador too.
Hey boss, did some spring cleaning today. Came across something that might tickle you. A kid used to live here, had an unhealthy crush on everyone's favorite psycho pinup, Jeanette Vorman. Hey, we have a little in common. I got a touch of nostalgia, so you find a copy of Tap Hotel starring me. I'll trade you a poster of that luscious lunatic for it. Oh, sick. Put the videotape in your mailbox and I'll deliver it to your haven. Ain't the only stuff that we got, man. We got much hotter, much deadlier stuff. Oh, cheap Rolex. What the fuck? Delete that shit. Okay, I think that's it. So, quest log. Gary will swap a poster of Jeanette Vorman for a tape of an old movie of his called Tap Hotel. An old movie of his. I don't know where to get that, but I'll figure it out. Megahertz Computing.
I would think in Hollywood, but...
Probably.
You know, there's a video store or something there.
Yes.
I'm not sure. Maybe you find it during a quest, but... Like, at the top of my head, that's where I would go.
I'll check it out. Can I, like, drop anything here that I don't want? I mean, damage potential 18, 45. This is... I mean,
know. It's mostly about uncluttering, because I don't think you have limited inventory space.
No, you don't. I don't know why I picked this up or what it's for, this photo of a Nosferatu, but... I'll just hold on to it.
It's the first picture of the game, like promotional stuff I saw before it came out.
Hilarious. Got 10 blood points in that. I need 8 research to use this. Troika cam. Hilarious. Alright. Let's just go back to Santa Monica.
I'm wondering what the size of the sequel will be, because this one has a very decent amount of like hubs and variety in them.
Yeah.
Like So I'm really curious to see what shape it will take. Like they spoke about seamless hubs, so I'm thinking it will be like just one big interconnected city.
That would be cool. Yeah, because like they have streaming technology now, right? They can just like
Yeah.
de-render stuff behind you.
Yeah, you know, they just make you pass through like an alleyway or something like that
Yeah.
to make sure. But yeah, I'm just curious, like what sort of size we're talking about, because like yeah, they spoke about scaling buildings and stuff.
Yeah,
so
they mentioned like verticality. Yeah. That would be really cool. Cause like I really love the downtown track though. Holy shit, like that's my favorite song in the game. As well as maybe like Isolated in the Asylum.
To me, it's the Hollywood one.
Yeah, we'll go back to Hollywood.
It's always the one I pull up when I want a chill atmosphere in my apartment.
So like what is the difference between Kuei-jin and, you know, Western Kindred other than like they're just Asian vampires and somehow that makes them more terrifying?
I don't remember right in the lore. I think like they're not the same. I'm not sure they have to like drink blood or something.
Oh, interesting.
Like they're immortal and they have some similar conditions with like the final death and stuff.
Oh, I don't have the key for this yet. I need to go to my apartment. Where is... That's not the right way. Alright, key's gonna be in my mailbox. Let's check it out. And not this mailbox. It's my Skyline Apartments mailbox.
Yeah, okay. So the Kuei-jin are more akin to like ghosts.
Oh shit.
Like they are spirits inhabiting bodies.
Interesting.
But they can exist without their physical form.
Damn, that's fucking badass. I think Kuei means ghost because the Ling Kuei from Mortal Kombat translates to forest ghosts. So.
Yeah, and I think Jin just means people.
Ghost people?
Yeah.
Oh, Pie, I'm sorry.
That sounds kind of corny, but...
Where to?
This whole game is corny, though.
Yeah.
we don't mind at all.
I mean, that and Cyberpunk is old.
Oh, dude, Cyberpunk and Vampire Bloodlines 2 are just gonna, like, destroy the RPG genre. Like, how do you compete with those games? And I mean, the Outer Worlds as well, obviously, but, like, if all those are releasing within, like, relatively similar, like, time windows, it's just gonna be, like, I don't know. I don't see how you can, like, release any game that is RPG-ish around that same, you know, release window and succeed, because they're just gonna take everything.
Yeah. I mean, I hope they won't have to compete with each other right away.
I hope not either, because that would just be like the Bloodlines curse. Like, Bloodlines 1 released with Half-Life 2, Bloodlines 2 released with Cyberpunk. No, don't do this to me. Just let it live. Pie, this is Maurice. He was one of my first subscribers ever, if you remember. I don't think anyone has...
The French dude.
Ah, yes, oui. I don't think anyone has heard his voice until today.
Some people have. I dropped in an audio chat for a very short time.
Oh,
a
yeah.
long while ago.
Okay, my mailbox. There we go. Megahertz access card. Good shit. Deer tattoo. Yes, I believe so. Deer man. That's right. Deer man. Antlers and donut. Amazing picture.
Yeah, for example, Quagin blood has no particular properties. Like,
opposed
they're
to,
really
like-
just reanimated bodies with like magical ghosts inside of them.
Oh shit, so like they don't even embrace people, they just...
Yeah, no, they're not created through blood.
I see. So...
And similar, they're not sensitive to like a stick to the heart.
So they're not even really vampires.
Need a ride?
Yeah, no, not really.
That's why vampires are terrified of them, because they don't have like their traditional weaknesses. And also they don't understand them. They're like, yo, what the fuck? These guys operate on completely different rules than us.
Like, for example, a Quagin having his body destroyed can just go and find another host.
Jesus. That's convenient and freaky.
And yeah, they don't drink blood. They drink like chi, like life energy.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they have some similarities, but
Okay, this is a combat area. There's a pistol above my health bar. I'm gonna take it easy. And just kind of... Also, I feel like chat box is in a weird spot.
it's right in the middle of your screen.
Like, what the hell, dude? Let's put that right there, maybe.
Oh, maybe it got moved around because, you know.
Oh, I had to like change my screen settings and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I think it's a thing because, you know, the game just switched between several different resolutions with the like intro screens for like full res.
Yeah.
So it goes like small screen, big screen, and will usually like shift your windows around.
Okay, we have an air vent. I like these very much.
Oh, fun fact, by the way, keep your ear. I mean, listen well to the game, because Brian Mitsoda, the game designer, made a shit ton of dubs for the first game. You can hear him everywhere, like the TV, the TV guy. Some of the guys you can hear on the radio, like the advertisements, and some environmental dialogues, like, you know, in Santa Monica when you're near the harbor, and you can hear cops talking about the dead body, and one of them starts telling like a lengthy story about like an unsolved case, and that's actually him.
Oh shit. Okay, net security. What did he say the password was? Gil Bates? Yeah. ShrekNet. Nice going, kid. I'll email you with instructions for the next hub. Sick. So we just have to like go to different places and hack into different computers and like give the Nazis a botnet.
I love the fact that you know, the whole hacking thing, you have to type out.
You actually have to type it yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so much more immersive. Like, it's so sick. Okay, so you've successfully activated the Santa Monica hub. Metnick will be contacting you shortly via email. I should also check out... Oh, the Santa Monica Smoke Shop. Yeah, that's another place I needed to go to. Let's try to find it. I think it's actually not on this street. Yeah, it's back this way.
The what? The smoke shop?
Yeah. I'm gonna drink a little bit and then I'll go find it. I just,
I mean, you can
very...
check out the maps on the bus stops.
Oh, true. I'm very paranoid about like my blood not being full in this game.
I missed you.
Yeah, going psycho can really fuck you up.
I like how if you seduce someone once, you don't have to do the check for it ever again, because they just remember you.
Yeah.
Doomsayer just chanting about Gehenna and shit. Like, it's like, oh, they'll rise up and eat their descendants, and like, humans are like, what the fuck are you talking about? But Kindred are like, oh, buddy.
Listen to the radio when you go like to your Santa Monica apartment on the regular, because there's always like this late night show, you know, the Dead of Night.
I love the Dead of Night. She's so awesome.
And you know, there's always like these regular guests, you know, that come on the show and keep talking about their stuff. Like there's the one who keeps trying to assume identities and hit on her, and there's always like the conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
And you will see some hints that people are wising up
to Kindred,
to the whole vampire kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then, like, Deb is always like, okay, like, we're just gonna go to our next caller, like, shut the fuck up. And she always, like, hangs up on them.
Yeah, there are theories that she's a Kindred, actually.
Yeah, I think she is. Because, like, she's always, like, as soon as she hears them being like, oh yeah, vampires, like, walk among us, she's like, okay.
Okay, you're like... a psycho.
Yeah.
Who would think that?
Next terminal is in the basement of the Nocturne Theater in downtown. No one can know you were there. Stay out of sight and no killing. I need you to set up a wireless cam. Once it's in place and activated, log into the net security, break a leg, and run ShrekNet. The Nocturne Theater is downtown, just across from the Empire Arms Hotel. I couldn't get a key, so you'll have to enter through the sewers. Oh, okay.
The Nosferatus are so cool.
Yeah.
They make for a great second playthrough, by the way.
I put the camera down in your mailbox. I had an operative scope out the joint beforehand and mark the best place for the camera with a red X. Find it, it's probably somewhere high. Mount the camera. Once you put it in place, log into the terminal downstairs, find the camera folder, and activate netcam. You won't be able to activate the hub until the cam is in place.
Oh yeah, Pie, by the way, yeah, I'm Tierman and Squirrel on the server.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to hear you're having a hard day. Me too, it's a bit of a migraine right now.
Yeah, I hope I'm not like filling your head with noise with my...
Oh, no, it's a pleasure to be here.
Awesome.
Like, it's actually relaxing because I'm just having some trouble with organizing my vacation.
You need to enter the Nocturne Theater through the sewers. Mount a wireless camera near the red X and activate it through a network terminal. I cannot be seen. Anything else? Oh, Bertram. I need to meet with Bertram. I think he's still gonna be in his little place there. You know, he chills in like the gas station-y looking place with the huge drum.
Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like maybe a water tower or something?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it says Suncook gasoline, but I can't imagine this just being full of gasoline at any point. Like, just off the street, it seems like a giant liability.
Yeah. I really love this game's atmosphere and shit. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Here's the diner. This is the first place I ever robbed. I came in and I was like, oh yeah, I'm a health inspector. I'm gonna fuck this place up.
Yeah.
And then the lady was like, whatever, take your cash and go. And I was able to use that to get my first lockpick, and that really opens the whole game up. Yeah, like look, the bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorry progeny. Like, that's the antediluvians, clearly.
Yeah.
Hey, Bertram.
I'm glad you're here. I've heard you've been up to quite a bit lately. Very interesting. I was hoping you could help me with something. A little bird said they spotted you down in the Warrens. Gonna be back there soon.
I might be. What do you need?
I'm looking for a data CD. It was lost down there, supposedly. Find it for me, and I'll teach you a thing or two. Some stuff that could really come in handy for you, from the sound of things.
Sounds good.
Great. Go to the Warrens. Then find the data CD. Don't bother asking around for it. I've already made a pest of myself about this. Just find it and bring it back. Like what?
Okay, find a data CD. No idea how we're supposed to do that, but well, I'll figure it out. Also, I perpetually leave the replanting a lily quest like undone because I don't want to take the humanity hit. Like, it's not worth it. It's also such a dick move.
The sewers are all muddy.
And it's like, I like this game for having me make decisions like that, because in most video games, it's like, oh, it's a quest, like, it's a no-brainer, just finish the quest, right? Like, get the XP. But in this game, like, I don't want to do it because my character wouldn't do it. Like, it's a matter of role-playing. Like, Toreador would be like, yo, fuck losing humanity, dude. Like, if I was a Nazi, or maybe, like, I don't know, like a Malkavian who's, like, particularly cracked in like, a more malicious way, he'd be like, fuck it, whatever, why not? Now we need to go back to downtown. Oh, no, smoke shop. Again, I keep forgetting to check that place out. This is the
with that super cool cab driver.
Yeah.
Just wearing shades, no matter the hour of the night.
Where do you want to go?
I have a lot of respect for that. Like the utter power move of it.
Yeah, I know, right? Just like no sun in the sky, but the glare, dude. Gotta just gotta protect the eyes from the glare. It's like when I spend a lot of time in one hub, I forget where all this stuff is located in another one. It's right there. I see it.
You can always find a bus stop to find your bearings. Oh yeah, I forgot that place even existed.
9 lives? 9 lives. Celebrity Ash Rivers walks away from deadly crash. Ah yes, this is the guy who Isaac was unable to let die because like he cared about him so much. Alright, who am I meeting? What's this guy's name? Hey dude.
Good evening to you.
Hello, I'm looking for Scott.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
Thanks. I'll just look around for a clue then. Hi Beckett, I couldn't wait for you as the suspect left early. Check out my laptop in the coffee shop on the move for where we're going. I left the main door unlocked and the password is our clan. The coffee shop? Okay. Abandoned coffee shop nearby. Interesting. Also, one thing I like about Bloodlines 2 and Bloodlines 1 is they said, yeah, there's not going to be objective markers. And that's like, that's so nice because like you get to look at your quest log and you're like, oh, okay, a coffee shop. Now we can look around, right? Like we got to find it. An abandoned coffee shop nearby.
Oh yeah, you see, I think the smoke shop questline is like a restored stuff, because in my game there's no door here.
Huh. Oh, so like, right, because like unofficial patch like adds content that was quote unquote supposed to be there, right?
Which means that I have a problem with the installation of mine, but yeah.
Okay. An abandoned coffee shop nearby. Let's just look around.
Skies are all rotten and the storm is
That's the bail bond place. That's not what I'm looking for. Where else could it be, I wonder? Foxy boxes. Let's just walk around. I think I remember seeing a place like that somewhere around here.
Random coffee shop.
I can't go in this alley. I'm too fat.
Yeah, no, it's not even supposed to be accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some computing stuff behind the asylum. I'm exploring at the same time.
Yeah.
Just in case. There's a tattoo parlor. There's a gallery. Oh yeah, but if it's part of
tattoo
reintegrated quest line, might not be in my game.
Yeah, I am not certain. It's definitely not the tattoo shop. And it's apparently a place that requires a password, right?
Okay.
Seymour's Coffee. There's the sign.
Oh.
I see it
Well,
above me.
that's
So, there's a note on the door. I don't know if I actually ended up clicking on the note. I just like moved through the door. Let's see. There's a pistol in the top left. This is a combat area. We're gonna chill and be cautious. I mean, just because it's a combat area doesn't mean there are going to be enemies guaranteed, but still, it's worth being careful. Damn, the atmosphere in this game makes me like want to walk around and look at stuff and...
Yeah. I mean, those like, you know, really, I don't know how to call them, but yeah, those refurbished places and quest lines actually look really decent.
The password is our clan name. Notes. Gangrel. Yes. Cool. First, Beckett asked me to research into an ancient sarcophagus in the LA Public Library. During one of my nightly sessions, I noticed another vampire sneaking around who looked like a La Sombra to me. Luckily, I recently learned Obfuscate, and so could avoid being spotted. Curious about what he was doing here in LA and whether it's about our coffin. I'll shadow him the next few days. Second. First, the La Sombra went into this old house downtown showing a red symbol. I followed him in after a while, but only found a black guy who asked if I'd been enlightened. Ah, the Brotherhood of the Ninth Circle. I left, and sometime later, the new agent of the Prince entered that building. Oh, it's me. It's us. Soon after, the black guy ran out in panic and climbed down into the sewers, where I lost him. In Santa Monica, I watched how the La Sombra entered the old junkyard, probably to talk with a caitiff living there. Before I could do something about it, the new agent of the Prince arrived, and suddenly the La Sombra teleported behind me. Hope I wasn't spotted. Then he took a cab back to the LA library. Ah, I saw that guy! I suspect that the La Sombra tries to recruit vampires or ghouls to complement the usual Sabbat cannon fodder. I'm pretty sure he failed turning the caitiff. I don't know about the black guy. This doesn't affect the sarcophagus thing, but I still got a bad feeling with him, always returning to the library. As I'm not a fighter myself, I will contact and ask Beckett about it. I fixed a meeting with Beckett in the Santa Monica smoke shop as I shadowed the black guy there, and he seems to be a regular customer. I overheard that he wants to meet someone at the end of the Santa Monica pier, and this should be the La Sombra. I hope he'll start from the smoke shop so Beckett and I can easily trail him to the guy. Okay, I know where to go, but fighting a La Sombra is a tough deal. Holy shit! Reflex is like a cat, motherfucker. Dude, that guy just came at me, like... Interesting.
I love that it was like guy in a hoodie with a knife. Exactly like that one screenshot of the second one.
Right? Yeah, this fight is gonna look way cooler in Bloodlines too.
I have the same feeling.
Alright, so... Following the new Sabbat recruit to the end of the Santa Monica pier. Let's go check it out. Oh, do we have more XP? Let's see. 6... Brawl. Brawl is gonna become increasingly irrelevant into the late game, I feel. Like, just melee, so I can use, like, sword damage, and ranged is probably gonna be ideal.
Yep. Brawl is especially good if you're playing Gangrel.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
use, like you know, the beast form a lot.
Yeah, what's it called exactly? I think it starts with a P or some Protean.
Protean, yeah.
Yeah, like you just turn into a... Yeah, use your claws and shit. Intimidation. I'm gonna wait until I can put more points into Auspex, because that's like a straight buff for range damage. So I'll save my XP for now.
And defense too.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it increases your dodge.
Yeah.
Everyone's gone here. Dude, those like Tsimisi like flesh creatures, like the crawly ones.
Yeah.
I don't even know that guy's name yet. I don't know if we'll meet him again. But like the guy who made those, like, dude, those creatures are freaking terrifying, man. Like, they actually freak me
Yeah.
out. The noises they make are so fucking scary. Like,
Yeah, the first time you know, I saw like the snuff video in Hollywood,
yeah.
I was freaked the fuck out. I was like, wow, I wasn't ready for these kind of themes.
Yeah, I remembered, like, that was the reminder that this game is gothic horror and it's not just like a cool
Yeah.
vampire game. Like, chasing La Sombra. Gotta have save files in these old video games. Okay, end of the pier, right? Oh shit, there's blood over there. Yes, sir. Something strange is afoot. I see nothing. This note. Beckett, I think the La Sombra is aware of me and this may be a trap. In case I don't make it, check out the downtown sewers for the secret emergency hatch to the library basement. I left it open for you. Scott. Damn, this guy got wrecked. Feels bad, man.